Welcome to Poplar Pulmonary Wellness. I'm Jenna.
And I'm Tina, and you're on episode 1 of our Let's Get Moving series.
If you haven't done so already, please go see our welcome video for this series. It has important information about how to exercise safely and effectively while still having fun.
When you're ready, let's get moving.
All right, we are going to get started in seated. So this is our seated video. You can do this video with or without hand weights. And in this 60-second warm-up, we are getting our body moving and ready for exercise, getting our joints moving. So we are sitting up nice and tall, shoulders relaxed down, a nice flat back.
You can use the pursed lip breathing technique throughout this exercise video, during the exercise, and especially during our breathing breaks. We'll be doing 6 exercises. Each exercise will be done for 30 seconds, followed by a 30-second breathing break, and we'll do 4 sets. Our first exercise coming up is a bum wiggle or a half squat. If you're doing the half squat, stand tall with a neutral spine, bending with your bum behind you, keeping your knees right over your ankles. If you're doing the bum wiggle, you'll lift one buttock at a time and pushing your foot into the floor to pull yourself forwards and push yourself back. 10 more seconds.
All right, let's get into our first breathing break. So a nice resting position. So sitting up tall, shoulders and neck relaxed. Hinge forward from the hips to allow movement of your diaphragm. Slowing the breath down.
Our next exercise is a bicep curl to overhead press. You can do it with or without hand weights.
All right, so with arms relaxed to side with palms facing forward, you're gonna bend at the elbow. This is the bicep curl, and then open so palms face forward and push the weights up into the air. Release, coming back down into bicep curl. Focus on the breath. Nice work. All right, we're on breathing break number 2, everyone. So again, get into that nice resting position. As we pursed lip breathe, we are going to breathe in through our nose and out through those pursed lips, those puckered lips.
Our next exercise is a seated calf raise. Sitting tall with a flat back, pull your belly button into your spine, keep your feet hip width apart. You're gonna rest your palms on your lap and you're rolling up onto your toes. Hold it for a moment and then slowly let your heels come down. If you are looking for a little more effort here, you can hold some weights on your knees.
All right, everyone, back into our breathing break, resting position, pursed lip breathing. And with this breathing break, let's see if we can focus on breathing out longer than it took you to breathe in.
Our next exercise is a bent over row with tricep extension.
All right, so we're gonna hinge forward from our hips, flat back, arms at side. Tuck that chin in as your eyes look forward. The first movement is the row. So you're gonna pinch your shoulders together as your elbows move up. And then pause as you extend the arms back straight. Feel that strength in the back of the arm muscles. All right, nice work everyone. We're into our last breathing break for this set. And so for this breathing break, really trying to focus on those nice deep breaths with the diaphragm, feeling it expand as you breathe in and release as you breathe out.
Our next exercise is a single leg extension. Keep your back straight. Pull your belly button into your spine. We'll straighten one leg at a time. Hold it for just a few seconds and then release it back down, planting your foot firmly on the ground before switching to the other leg. Try to breathe out as you lift your leg up and breathe in as you bring your leg back down. Great work, everyone. That's the end of our first set. We'll finish this breathing break and we'll do all of those 6 exercises 3 more times.
So on this breathing break, everyone, it's a chance to check in on that intensity check. So another workout done and we are having fun.
Now we'll start the second set with a seated bum wiggle or standing half squat. And let's work our breathing into the movement, taking a big breath in as you bend down, and then pushing with a nice big exhale as you return to standing. And if you're doing the bum wiggle, you can breathe in as you scooching forward and exhaling as you're scooching backwards.
All right, heading into that nice breathing break, resting position. Again, releasing tension from the neck and shoulders.
We'll just check in with yourselves, give yourself a big pat on the back and say thank you for making your body feel good today. You will feel the benefits later. How are you doing, Jenna?
I'm doing good, Tina. How are you?
Doing good. I'm having fun.
It's good to get the body moving.
Yeah. Next exercise is a bicep curl to overhead press.
All right, so we're gonna start with a nice inhale, and then we're gonna curl our arms as we exhale. Open palms out to side, breathe in, and exhale as you push your arms overhead. Just find that rhythm of breathing that works for you. All right, heading into breathing break number 2 of this set, everyone. So just remember, your pacing is your own. So if you feel like you could go faster than Tina and I in the 30 seconds, please do that.
Go for it.
If you feel like you need to go slower, not a problem, please do that too.
Our next exercise is a seated calf raise. This exercise is wonderful for coordinating with your breathing. So doing a nice big exhale as you push up onto your toes, and then a nice long inhale as you breathe, as you lower your heels back to the ground. 10 more seconds.
All right, breathing break number 3.
All right, well, this whole Get Moving series was designed to be a full body weight workout. So it should be combined with other cardio workouts during the week. And you can do one of our weights videos from this series 2 to 3 times a week if your fitness level allows it. Our next exercise is a bent over row with tricep extension.
All right, everyone. So we're just going to focus on breathing through these 2 movements in a rhythm that works for you. We just want to check in that you're not holding your breath and focus on exhaling through the hardest part of the movement for you. Nice work. All right, breathing break number 4, everyone. Get into that nice comfy position for your breath. Okay. So again, if you need a longer breathing break, please do what feels good for your body. So pause the video, take longer to catch your breath. Make sure you have a nice controlled breath before getting started with the movements.
Our next movement is a single leg extension. Last exercise of this set, guys. You're pretty much halfway through the workout. And with this exercise, we'll also focus on coordinating the movement with the breath. Sitting nice and tall, belly into the spine, and exhale as you extend your leg out. Inhale on the way down.
All right, heading into that last breathing break of this set, everyone. Great time to do an intensity check. So in our first breathing break, we did a mantra. In this breathing break, let's do our Borg scale. So looking at the screen of the Borg scale, 0 to 10, check in where you are. You're aiming for that Borg scale between a 3 to 5.
All right, let's get started with our third set. We're going to start with a seated bum wiggle or a standing half squat. And you should be feeling this. If you're doing the bum wiggle, you should be feeling it in the back of your legs. If you're doing the standing half squat, you should be feeling it in the top of your legs, your quads. If you want to make it a little bit difficult, stay down for longer and maybe do some micro pulses.
All right, we're gonna head into our first breathing break of our third set here, resting position, pursed lip breathing. And let's just check in here. How are things going? How are you feeling? Where are you feeling that things are sore or fatigued in the body? So just being mindful here as we breathe.
All right, we're going back into a bicep curl and overhead press. For this exercise, you should feel the bicep curl in your bicep, the front of your upper arm. And you should feel the overhead press in the top of your shoulder, your deltoid muscle. If you'd like to make this a little bit harder, you can go down slower. Nice and slow, controlled movement.
All right, everyone, breathing break number 2 in this set. Resting position, pursed lip breathing. How is the pacing for you? So just that reminder, if you want to bump up your intensity, you can increase your pace. So how many of the exercises you do in these 30 seconds, and if it's feeling too much, don't worry about it. Slow your pace down. So do less reps in the 30 seconds.
We'll do a seated calf raise. This exercise you should feel in your calf muscle in the back of your lower leg. If you want to increase the intensity, hold some hand weights over top of your knees, and you can hold it up and just do very slight micro pulses if you want to make it more difficult. Also, you can control it on the way down and up, slower.
All right, heading into another 30-second breathing break, everyone. Get into that nice comfy position. And just check in. So again, how are things feeling? Remember, you always have the option to pause the video and take a longer breathing break if you need to get back in control of your breath.
Our next exercise is a bent over row with tricep extension. This one you should feel the row in your back between your shoulder blades, and the tricep extension you should feel on the back of your upper arm in your tricep. Again, if you want to make it more challenging, slow down the movement.
Remembering to try and exhale during the hardest part of the movement. All right, our last breathing break, getting to our last breathing break of this set, everyone. So we can do an intensity check here as well. So just checking in where you are on the Borg scale or using the mantra check. And just reflecting, how did things feel with the movements and your breath? So again, that reminder to breathe out during the hardest part of the movement. And if it's too confusing, just remember to breathe.
Our last exercise is single leg extensions, holding up one leg at a time. You should feel this in your quadriceps, the top of your upper leg. If you're looking to make this a little bit more challenging, you can hold your leg up for longer and you can do little micro pulses at the top.
All right, everyone, get into that nice comfy resting position. Our last breathing break of this set, and we're gonna do an intensity check. You can grab your oximeters, place it on your finger, check in with your heart rate and oxygen levels, make adjustments where you need to. And if you need to learn how to properly take a pulse oximetry check, do check out our video.
All right. We're going to go back to the bum wiggle and half squat. This is set number 4, the last one. If there ever was a time to push it, this is it. We're going to take it up a notch ourselves, and I am going to be holding this half squat for 30 seconds with maybe some micro pulses. Jenna's moved it up from the bum wiggle to the standing half squat. You can push it on the 4th set. You know that it's only for 30 seconds at a time. You got this. Breathing break.
All right, take that nice resting position, everyone. And we are going to just check in, relax the neck and shoulders in resting position. We don't want those small, inefficient muscles to help our breathing. We want to push that breath down right into our diaphragm.
Next exercise is our bicep curl to overhead press. If you're stepping up this exercise or increasing your weights, it's a good idea to pick your weights up one at a time. And you can support yourself with your other arm so you don't hurt your back when you're picking up heavy weights. Slow the movement down if you want to make it harder. Push it, push it, push it.
All right, heading into breathing break number 2 of this set, everybody. And for this breathing break, we are going to remember to take those nice inhalations through our nose. Our marvelous nose can filter and humidify the air that we breathe, just making it oh so nice as it enters our body.
Last time we're going to do our seated calf raises here. So if you're picking up heavy weights, one at a time, one at a time. And to make this one harder, don't touch your heels to the ground. Keep them up. Just very slow movements up and down. Maybe pulse at the top a little bit. Just let the weights rest on your knee. If you want to make it less hard, you can pull the weights back in a little bit.
All right, we're heading into another breathing break here, resting position. Remember, you can do your resting positions in standing as well if you like. We are going to focus on those nice long exhalations this round, so breathing out longer than it took you to breathe in.
All right, bent over row with tricep extensions. The row, you should pinch your shoulder blades together. Tricep extension, hold at the top for a couple of seconds to push. Pinch your shoulder blades together, the middle of your back.
All right, everyone, we're gonna put our weights down one at a time, head into our next breathing break.
Whew, almost there.
Almost there. And with this breathing break, really stay connected to your diaphragm. You can have hand on chest, hand on abdomen. As you breathe in, feel that lower hand expand, and as you breathe out, feel it release.
All right, single leg extensions. If you want to make this one harder, just hold it. I'm going to be holding my one leg for 15 seconds, and I'll switch to the other leg in 15 seconds. Switching legs. Just hold it. Almost done. This is the last exercise of our workout. And we're done. Final breathing break.
Nice job, everyone. Head into that resting position for this last breathing break of this set. We're gonna head into a nice cool down. We're gonna cool down our breath, cool down our body so that we can prevent injury.
Nice job, everyone.
Absolutely.
Keep on smiling. Thank yourself for this. Your body loves it. Maybe you don't like it in the moment, but your body likes it. All right, let's get into our cool down.
All right, everyone, we are gonna start with a nice neck stretch. So we're gonna do ear to shoulder with some nice pursed lip breathing. Stretching out the side of the neck, you can extend the opposite arm from the shoulder you're on for a deeper stretch. Let's switch sides. So neck to shoulder, some nice deep breaths, and you can extend the opposite arm to deepen that stretch.
Our next stretch is half circles. So just moving the neck within a comfortable range of motion, going nice and slowly from one shoulder to the other shoulder, bringing your chin down to your chest and getting a nice stretch through the back of the neck.
All right, here we go into some forward shoulder rolls. So lifting the shoulders up to the ears, down and around, really trying to work on full range. Now going backwards in the opposite direction.
And now we're doing full arm circles with your arms extended, really getting into the shoulder joint. It's nice and slow and gentle. You shouldn't feel any pain as you're moving your shoulders. Try and get a nice big range going to the back and to the front.
All right, so let's continue to stretch out our shoulders as we take one arm across the body, about chest height. Your other arm can come and kind of pull your arm closer to chest. Remember to keep breathing. We're going to switch sides now. So other arm across the body, chest height. Your opposite arm can help to pull that arm in gently as you feel the stretch across the shoulder.
Next, we're going to stretch our tricep muscle. This is a tricep stretch, which is the back of your upper arm. So reach your arm up and then gently bending your elbow down if you can. And you can help deepen the stretch by pulling with your opposite arm. And we'll do both arms. So the arm that you're stretching, lift it up, and then gently pulling on the elbow to get that stretch through the back of the arm.
All right, let's release, and we're gonna come up into standing. Well, we've standing or seated. We're working on some hip motions here, so some hip circles. So drawing a circle with your knee, Switching sides, switching direction. Here we go on the other side now. So getting that full range of motion of the hip as you draw an imaginary circle with the knee, changing directions now. Great job.
Our next stretch is getting into your spine, doing a seated cat-cow. And this is a really good one to focus on your breathing with. So breathe in as you're looking upwards and exhale as you bend your spine down.
So a nice stretch for the side body now. So take one arm, raise it up towards the sky, and then start to bend a little bit over as you feel that stretch in the side body. Your opposite arm is hugging hip to kind of keep your hips facing forward. Let's switch side, other arm now. Extend the arm high in the air first and then reach over as your opposite arm hugs the hip. Only go to a place that feels comfortable for you in terms of this side stretch.
Our last stretch of the cool down is a quad stretch. You can do this one standing or seated, and you're bending at the knee. Try not to bend forward in your hips. Keep your hips straight or even pushing forward a little bit. And you should feel the stretch on the front of your thigh. Switching legs now and pulling your heel up or pushing your knee back if you're in seated. To really feel the stretch, just push your hip forward a little bit and you feel it in your upper thigh. And keep on breathing. Great job, everyone.
Awesome. Well done, everyone. You made it. You did it. Thank you for joining us in this workout. We hope you'll join us again.
If you're looking for more resources for education or exercise, check out our website at poplarpulmonary.com. Now get out there and live your best long life.